Why did the sinless Jesus insist on being baptized like a common sinner? Jesus was speaking a powerful truth that everyone would need to know. The way that God would walk to reinstate his kingdom on the earth would be the way of humility. All God's people believed that God's righteous kingdom was returning to our troubled world. All God's people believed that his covenant promises to Abraham and to Israel would one day come to pass. But how would it happen? What method would God use? In his baptism, in his first words, Jesus showed the method that God would use, the way that the Messiah would take. It would not be a path of glory and power, but a path of humility and identifying with sinful people that God so loved. It was fitting that Jesus would begin his ministry by humbling himself in the waters of baptism, for the way that he started his ministry would be the way that he would continue his ministry as one who was gentle and humble of heart. It would also be the way he would end his ministry upon the cross of humility and weakness, where he would bear the sins of the world. It was time for the world of prideful men to embrace the way of humility before God. And so he who knew no sin set the course for his life. He would enter the world of sinners and bear their sin, first in a symbolic act of baptism, and 3 years later, in the real pain of the cross, when he would enter the deep waters of suffering where the sins of the world would engulf him. Baptize me, John.